going on, everybody, and welcome back to another how-to video for Nioh 2. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to defeat, or at least giving you tips on how to defeat Yatsu-No-Kami. Now Yatsu-No-Kami is as you can see on the screen, a gigantic, nasty, slimy grass growing out of her snake, big beak, nose. I don't know, there's a lot of things that you could put into the description, but it is a serpent god with a horn made of countless blades protruding from its forehead. These blades can be shot like arrows at the yokai's foes. Under the influence of the dark realm, its snake-like arms gain sentience and spring forth from its body to join the fight. Take heed when its white body turns black, for this is a sign that it is about to call forth the dark realm. Now honestly, this is a drawn out fight, or at least it was a drawn out fight for me. I don't think Yatsu-No-Kami is tough by any means. If I had to rank it out of 10, I'd say she's probably like a 4. So as long as you follow these tips I'm going to explain to you, you should have a easier time defeating her if you're having trouble now. Now before we get started, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as we are on our way to 4,000 subscribers, and hit that notification bell for daily videos. Alright, so let's start off with when the perfect time is to attack her. So out of the dark realm or the yokai realm, the perfect time to attack her is, you'll notice that she'll start to stick her snake arms into the ground. Once those are in the ground, you can expect 2 snakes to pop up right behind you as they're trying to attack you from underground. So what I noticed is that when she starts to put her arms in the ground, if you can go ahead and start dashing towards her or running towards her, by the time that you get to her, those 2 snakes you should have easily dodged, right? You don't even need to dodge them. As long as you're running towards her, they won't attack you. Once you get to her, you can usually get in at least like a full combo, as well as a power attack with your high stance, me using the Odachi or whatever weapon that you're using, but we will be covering what weapons I recommend. Anyways, this is the perfect time to get as much of her health downers. She's going to do this probably 2 or 3 times before she actually goes into the yokai realm or the dark realm, which she does pretty frequently, but again, this is going to be the perfect time to attack. Okay, moving on to actual attacks, I want to speak about what attacks are important to understand and when to attack and when not to attack. So both within the dark realm and the normal, she's going to do a tailspin. You can actually see that she'll prop herself up, put her head up, and then she'll actually get ready to do the tailspin before she does it. This is a very long range attack, and you can usually dodge it as long as you dodge it at the right time. So try to figure out what the timing works for you. If you can't figure out the timing, just go ahead and make sure that you block it. Of course, the only thing I have to warn is that when you're in the dark realm and you try to block this, and let's say you run out of stamina, she does have her snake arms on the ground, and that will be an issue for you because these snakes will be attacking you while you have no ki or no stamina. Another move that's only in the normal realm is going to be when she does her extended arm attack. So this is when she takes both snakes that are attached to her and she basically reaches out to you. Now she's only going to do this if you're close to her or within mid-range in normal mode. So again, just make sure you watch out for this. I have found myself constantly falling prey to this and getting a ton of damage done to myself just because I think I backed up enough, but I actually didn't. So if need be, go ahead and make sure that you switch stances to low stance and then go ahead and dodge back twice. All right, another annoying move is going to be when she takes her blades from her beak and basically shoots them out like arrows. There's going to be anywhere from like 8 to 10 that shoot in your direction. The good thing is that you can either run left or you can run right, because by the time that they get to you, they should follow you, meaning that if you run left, they should be behind you and you should be able to dodge them. If you're having issues dodging these, maybe you're up close. Again, guarding is always an option. I'm just saying usually she does this from far away, and you can usually just run left or run right and you should be fine. Okay, of course, with any boss or with any monster, you also have their grapple attack. Her grapple attack is actually pretty slow when she goes to do it, so you'll actually hear the noise, of course, that happens when you do the grapple attack, and you'll actually see her kind of wind up and dart towards you before she spins into a circle. Now this move is pretty easy to dodge, not to mention, like I said, it's slow, and of course you get the warning. So I don't feel that this should be too big of an issue as long as you don't keep hounding on her and you're super close to her all the time and you're running out of stamina. Again, just try to keep your distance, listen for the sound, and you should have no problems dodging this attack. All right, talking about Yatsu-No-Kami's special move, so you'll be able to do a burst counter because you'll actually see once you're pretty far away from her, she will go ahead and start darting at you, but it's honestly not as fast as I think they probably should have made it to make it difficult. So you should have no problem getting a burst counter off. Again, this is a big time to do some damage, but again, don't think just because you get that burst counter in, you can go ahead and just laying on combos after combos, because you will run out of stamina. She will do attack right after you burst counter her, and it's just no bueno. So go ahead, do your burst burst counter. Once you do your burst counter, go ahead and back up and reposition yourself. Now, when Yatsu-No-Kami enters the dark realm or the yokai realm, what I recommend, and again, this is my preference, what I recommend is just running around in circles on the outside of the perimeter. For whatever reason, it doesn't seem like you get any hits or you take any damage. Even when she goes to close in on you, you can definitely go ahead and pick left or right and just stay on the outer perimeter until you're out of that dark realm. This is probably the easiest thing that I recommend doing when you're in this instance, just because it's going to go from 1v1 you and Yatsu-No-Kami to 1v3 because her arms are going to fall off, and then they're going to start trying to go at you and attack you as well. So as long as you run outside of the perimeter, you should take the least amount of damage. Wait until she's out of the dark realm and then go ahead and do the attack. All right, another important, very key thing for this fight that I found helped is making sure that you have a bow and making sure you have a gun. Now, you could swap out the bow with the hand cannon. It's just a little trickier the time because you don't have that much downtime, but as long as you're in the normal realm, you can go ahead and get hand cannon shots off. But again, with the actual regular rifle, you should be able to get your hits in whenever she like misses an attack or you dodge an attack. Go ahead and pull that out and hit her, and it should do anywhere from 500 to 600 damage, which adds up, of course, depending on how many rifle bullets that you have. Now, having some bombs as well as shrapnel bombs that you may have picked up on the way to this boss, those are going to be very important as well, because you can definitely go ahead and throw these at her and you have enough downtime for them to hit. Just, of course, making sure that you're in range to her, because you can't throw it all the way across, it's just too far away. But having these on hand are definitely important and add some additional damage to take down her health. Now, of course, if you've been practicing your ninjutsu, you can go ahead and ready some other bombs as well. I definitely recommend that you try doing this and make sure you get as many throwables as possible, because these are going to be important for taking your health down when you feel that you can't get in and get those hits. And then lastly, what I recommend is you either use an Odachi two-handed sword or you use the spear. And why I recommend these is because they do high damage. They do a lot of damage, but they also have a decent amount of range. Now, with the Odachi, if you have the combo for the high stance unlocked and equipped, you can definitely go ahead and, once she puts her arms into the ground, run up, and you'll see in the video, you can run up, hit twice, and then you can actually get a power hit off of her as well, which adds to, well over 1,000 damage or so. So that's going to be important. The spear is important as well because it just does a ton of damage and the combos are pretty quick. So same with the Odachi. These are probably the two weapons that I would recommend that you use for this fight. All right, guys, with those tips, I hope that you're able to defeat Yatsu-No-Kami. Again, I found that she's not that difficult as long as you understand kind of what you need to do, what weapons to equip, and of course you have a lot of throwables, long range things as well. So with that being said, guys, I hope this was helpful. If it was helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for daily videos. With that being said, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace out.